Hey, welcome to Inspiration Station, where we build a sanctuary for your creative spark together. I'm Karina Pardis, a composer, activist, chocoholic, and self-care mom, and I am so glad that you are here. This is a place for you whenever you need encouragement or a reminder to believe in you. This conversation builds a bit on the last episode about storytelling, and how we can build and shape the story we tell ourselves through mantras. First, I think it's important to define the difference between a mantra and an affirmation, because we often use these interchangeably, but they mean very different things. The word affirmation comes from the Latin affirmare, to affirm. It helps us remember what we already know. The word mantra is derived from the Sanskrit root man, to know, which has come to mean a tool of the mind. Such beautiful imagery. It helps us to know what we don't yet believe. So affirmations and mantras do work together, but mantras come first to help us learn to know what we don't yet believe, and then the affirmation helps us remember what we have come to know. And we're going to talk about how to create a helpful mantra to become a tool that you can use in your storytelling. First, building a mantra requires imagination of our potential. William Blake said, "The imagination is not a state, it is the human existence itself." Being able to do this is already built into us. You can go listen to the Pretend Play episode or the episode about storytelling to learn more about this. Mantras help us grow, and you don't grow when you're comfy cozy. We need to aim for uncomfortable, and this is the hard part because feeling uncomfortable is uncomfortable. To feel uncomfortable is not often a desirable emotion that we want to have, but it is essential for our growth. You can go listen to the comfort zones and how that can be a straitjacket episode to remind yourself that discomfort zone leads to the growth zone. And a mantra is a wonderful tool to help push us beyond the comfort zone to where we want to be. Nelson Mandela said, "May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears." So even though mantras might make us feel uncomfortable for a time, they reflect our hopes. They help us see what we want to see. And if we really want to believe these things, then discomfort is a worthy price, in my opinion. Dr. Maria Montessori said, "Imagination does not become great until human beings, given the courage and strength, use it to create." I want to say that again. Imagination does not become great until human beings, given the courage and strength, use it to create. So powerful. A mantra is not the only tool, but can be a wonderful tool that gives us the courage and strength that leads us to create from our imagination. This is something meant to be acted upon to direct our agency, not just something that we say to feel good, and then we continue living the way that we've always lived. A mantra is not meant to uphold the status quo. A mantra can be specifically designed, according to how you design it, to create new possibilities. Possibilities for new perspectives, possibilities for new actions, possibilities for new systems, possibilities for new futures. So how do we do this? Let's walk it through a little bit. Right now it seems like just one big ethereal, not concrete idea. So let's talk about the how. First, we ask questions to find what's important to us. Write down your dreams. Have self-reflection. Nice, quiet time. Really wonderful. Schedule it in. Quiet time is really hard to find in this world because there are so many things specifically designed to distract us from it. It's really frustrating sometimes how many things surround us that are constantly begging us to ignore our inner voices. Fight back, push back. That's what creativity is all about, is resisting the one-track road. Schedule time for self-reflection. Let yourself pause. And in that pause, give space for integration of both the light sides of you and the dark sides of you. We need both. Both are already a part of us. The things that we like and the things that we dislike, the things that we perceive to be our strengths and the things that we perceive to be our weaknesses. Integrate these so that you become a whole person. This mantra is for all of you, not just for the parts that you like, to help you become what you want to become. This integration really requires self-compassion. Our dreams and our self-reflections are not there for us to judge and condemn ourselves by. These are my dreams, but I'm not living them yet. What's up with that? Or this is who I am, and I don't really like that at all. No, we are suspending judgment. We are being self-compassionate. This is who we are, and we're giving ourselves space to move forward. And that is wonderfully brave. We're not reflecting upon how other people perceive us or how we think others perceive us. That's not what this is about. This is about you and only you. And then as we figure out what we want the mantra to be, we create rituals surrounding it. We will be talking about this next time. Rituals are super awesome, but really it's about making it an involved part of your life. If we create the mantra and we're like, cool, done, high five, we're good, it's not going to effectuate change. And then if you choose to, share it with your support circle, with the people that you trust. This can help you, like we talked about last time, to share your stories with other people and involve them and let them help you build what you want to see. Let them help you know that this belief is possible. It doesn't have to be an uncomfortable semi-truth forever and ever and ever. This is not a permanent state. So here is a checklist that can help us know if a mantra is a tool of the mind and is uncomfortable enough to actually help us. 1. Does it speak to something you believe or want to believe about yourself and your world? 2. Does it make you uncomfortable and push you towards growth? 3. Is it visible? Is it something that you can measure in yourself, that you can notice and see? 4. Do you have a way to apply it to action? If you don't have a way to apply it to action, ask your support circle for ideas. Again, a mantra is meant to be acted upon and to help direct our agency, not to just put it on a wall and feel good about ourselves. Although that is a good first step. But then we need to act. Also, be aware of the need to graduate from your mantras. These mantras can go forward to become affirmations, and that's so great because that means that you now believe this and just need a reminder every once in a while that this is a true reality for you. And that's super cool. And then you get to make a new mantra to help push you into the next level of discomfort, to empower you to push through your fear zone into your growth zone so that we can constantly be in a state of motion. Here are a few examples of mantras. A mantra that I had for a really, really long time that is finally an affirmation. I'm super proud of this work because, man, this was years-long work for me, is I am worthy of love and belonging outside of my input or output. That was a really, really hard mantra to believe. It's now an affirmation. Every once in a while it slips and has to become a mantra again, and that's okay. It's becoming easier and easier to get it back to the status of affirmation, which means that I'm truly, actually living my life that way. And that makes me super proud and excited. I want you to have that too. One of my current mantras that I have that I am working on diligently is I am becoming my own favorite composer. I'm really close, I'm not quite there, but I'm excited to get it to the mantra of I am my own favorite composer. Remove the becoming part of it. Man, that's a really uncomfortable thing to think about, but I'm getting there, and I look forward to the inevitable day when it will become an affirmation, when I will truly believe it and be living my life in a way that I can see the fruits of that labor. A mantra / affirmation, this one kind of oscillates between the two depending on how I'm feeling. That has really helped me through a lot of things, is that I am the sky and will survive any storm. I don't know if you remember from last season the episode about meditation. This is one of my favorite meditations, is thinking about the sky. All of the clouds in the sky are emotions, and sometimes those clouds get really dark and stormy and scary. They're not permanent, and eventually they move, and the sky is still there, untouched and unharmed. I am the sky, and I will survive any storm. One of my favorite mantras from fictional literature comes from Frank Herbert's book Dune. And he does have this as an entire litany, but the part that I love that is mantra-like for me is fear is the mind killer. The litany in its entirety says, I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. I believe that you can do this. You can be uncomfortable for a short time in order to help you live the life you want to see. I know that the story we tell ourselves influences our creativity in every moment. And mantras are a wonderful tool to help you take control of that story and empower you to create yourself as the person that you want to be, your work to have the impact, and for the world that you want to live in. I believe that you are worth making a mantra for. And because of the creative spark that you inherently have inside of you that can never go away no matter what, you have the complete capability to create something that will help you make that spark shine brighter and brighter and brighter. If you are comfortable sharing the mantras that you create with me, I would love to hear them. I would love to support you in them. This is our work as a community. You are not in this alone. Thank you so much for listening today. I'm excited to talk to you again soon. Until then, stay creative. Here in this moment with human needs and growing dreams, there's so much out there in the world. Commercials and billboards are telling you just what to do and asking who you think you are. Which voice will you listen to when you